Testing, testing. Okay, I can see green on my end. I can see green on my end. Everything. All right, we're here. We're live. Sorry about that, lads. Get over there, microphone. How are we, boys? What's up? What's up? No suit today. Let's go. UFC casual with kangaroos in the house. Chris is going to be heated. Bloody poor Christian Grey missed out on it. Muted. Sorry. What the hell is that noise? Sorry, mate. There we go. Everything's sorted out. How are we, boys? Why can I hear myself? What is happening over here on the back end? This is such an unprofessional start to the most unprofessional stream of all time. My bad. There we go. We're up. Oh, what's good? What's good? Well done, Chris, on winning the award for the first one in. Kind of messed up that you're not the first one in after the award ceremony. Kind of messed up, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you. Is Jamie dyeing her hair in the background, drying her hair in the back? I don't know. Does it sound like is it clean now? It should sound clean now, right? It should. Jamie, how is the audio? Does it sound clean? It must sound clean. All right, cool. Does anyone here know how to remove a rounded... I don't have a fan on, no. I don't. It sounds cooked. Does it really sound cooked?
Oh, it's the outside.
Does it sound alright? It shouldn't be picking up the outside.
It's the fucking computer
What?
overheating.
It can hear the computer?
Yeah.
No. Let me put on my own audio. Hang on a second. Let me put on my own audio. Sorry, guys. What a horrible start to the stream.
Mimi, come on.
Let me listen. What's up, Aaron? How are you, brother? Oh my god, it is. It's picking up the computer's fan. Let me bring the microphone closer to my head.
Mimi, come. Come in. Let's go.
And then I'll turn down the audio range. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Done. We're on. We're live. We're here. We're interacting with each other. Life is good. Thank you, Aaron, for becoming based for another month. I can't wait till we start to get to this 6-month range of people becoming based. It ain't easy being green. You're not wrong, Aaron. You're not wrong, but thank you. I'm going to be adding, by the way, to the videos, guys, little update to the videos. Anyone who is a member or continues to subscribe and continue to be a member, I'm going to be adding like a little credits roll to the end of the videos. Yeah, I'm going to be working on that. So yeah, that'll be cool. I don't know when that'll probably come in. I've already finished the laptop. It's on its way out the door. I know. Please continue to support the channel in any way you can. Even if you guys can just leave a like, that helps so much. You know, it pushes the channel out there and at least I get money from ad revenue. So yeah, help support the channel. It sounds like we're going to need a new computer soon. But speaking of that, if you do want to financially support the channel, and Nacho, I know you always do. Chris, I know you do. Aaron, thank you for becoming based. I appreciate it. At the end of the videos, I'm going to do like a little credits crawl so your names get to be there. Did you see Paddy Pimblett say, "See you at the top today"? I did not. Where did he say that? Oh, God. So we're all just copying the retard Michael Chandler, are we? He's just going to be... We're just following Michael Chandler along. I'll post it in the Discord. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, man. Why are we doing this? What's up, Douglas's Memo? How are you, man? What's good? I have an extra computer. The amount that it would cost in shipping would bankrupt both you and I to get it down here to Australia, my friend. Paddy and Chandler is booked. Ruben Carter. Thoughts on Alexa Grasso? What's up, Yog? How are you, brother? I hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, no, Paddy versus Chandler is not cooked, mate. It's not booked. It's not booked. And anything that Ruben Carter says needs to be taken with so much salt, it wouldn't be edible. It wouldn't be edible at all. I did see yesterday, you got, what's up, Anakin? How are you, brother? I did see yesterday, though, that Michael Chandler is still calling out Conor McGregor. Still calling out Conor McGregor. Ruben is the same guy who said that it was Usman versus Shavkat. Well, here's the thing with Ruben Carter. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm great, man. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody, by the way. Especially, you know, to Bilal's good eye and to Nacho. To my fellow Aussies, Merry Christmas Eve. To the Yanks. Or to the English. You still got one more day to go, but it's Christmas Eve over here. What were we talking about? Ruben Carter, the dickhead. Oh, yeah, Ruben Carter, the dickhead who blocked me because I pointed out that he was a lying dickhead. Even though I've only got about 10 people that watch this channel, he has a very big ego. He says any rumor that's out there, any rumor at all, he posts it immediately, and then goes to delete it the second that it gets proven to not be true. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. I didn't really hear it from Ruben. I just wanted to make him mad. He doesn't make me mad. I just think he's a moron. And it sucks that, like, legitimate MMA people get tricked by what he says, including me, including ITP MMA, who's like, plenty of people have been tricked by him. Doing great. There is absolutely a reason why Paddy specifically said he was fighting a top 8 opponent. Look, maybe it's been made. You never know. It makes sense for Paddy Pimblett. He needs to fight a top 8. Michael Chandler should not be there. It's very interesting. I was just working on a video that had Michael Chandler in it. It wasn't a classic MMA Joey video about how Michael Chandler is still waiting for Conor McGregor. It was a completely different video, but it just happened to have Michael Chandler in it. Very interesting that is the fight that's getting talked about. You timed the stream perfectly because my daughter is getting dropped off at 4:30. Perfect, mate. I'm going to be live for exactly an hour, and then you can go and hang out with the family. Worked out perfectly. Whereas Bilal's good eye when I need him, this Alan Bot is doing my bloody head in. This Alan Bolt is doing my head in. Oh, that's right. Yes, there is a way to get out any ripped screw or nut or Allen bolt when the screw head's already been ripped. Go get a rubber band, casual. Go get a rubber band. Shove the rubber band over the hole that's been ripped, and then get an Allen key and shove it in there, and the rubber band will squelch out to the torn edges of your screw or Allen bolt or nut, and then you can slowly start to undo it. Also, if you have a cigarette lighter, warm it up with a cigarette lighter first, and then that way it'll slowly undo, because the heat will allow the metal to... Bilal's good eye is here. I'll stop talking about metal. It'll start to get him hard. But that's how you undo a torn screw or nut. Heat it up with a cigarette lighter, stick a rubber band in there, and then undo it with a rubber band. You're welcome. Let me continue to read. Fake ass reporter. He is a fake ass reporter, Douglas's memo. Or the Canadians, Christian Grey. If I say the Americans in the English, that's essentially the Canadians. Like, that's what you people are. You're American English people. I get all my fight news from Reddit, I get all my news from Reddit. r/conspiracy. If it's not on there, it's not real news. ITP falls for everything in the hopes to make clickbait videos. Stop being mean to ITP. He's a good bloke, mate. What's up, Bilal's good eye? How are you? Volk said in his new video that he wants to collab with Lucas Tracy. That's bloody awesome. Good on Lucas. If only Lucas Tracy hadn't have ripped out his own hair when BSD got his head kicked in and retired from YouTube. He would have had a chance. And instead, Lucas Tracy's just sitting in a padded room like this one. BSD is going to be the best. BSD is going to be a contender. BSD would have to slip on a banana peel to lose to Dustin Poirier. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. Poor Lucas Tracy. In his video, Paddy said that the fight was agreed to and signed. Oh, okay, sick. That's awesome. Paddy at the end of the video said, see you at the top. That's awesome. Okay, I guess that's it. I hadn't seen that video. So I guess it's legit. That's cool. Obviously, I'm going to be picking Paddy Pimblett. Spit on it first, casual. Yeah, I mean, if something has any trouble at all going in, the answer is always spit on it. All right. Reddit is for libs. True. I'll tear your screw, buddy. That's kind of... You people? What are you trying to say here? You people? We're Canadian. We're our own breed of people. We ain't just some sort of weird American-British hybrid. You people? Sorry, Chris. BSD will be back in 2025. Yeah, back to getting his fucking head kicked in. Was I wrong on this take, by the way, on today's video? Was I wrong on this take? BSD was in there in a full training camp against a 36-year-old, malnourished, dehydrated Renato Moicano with fucking bones hanging out of him, and Moicano still kicked the living shit out of him. Has anyone had a bigger fall off this year than BSD? I'll hear it now. I've got the tier list loaded up on the next screen, ready to go for us to jump into it. But was I wrong? Lucas is the GOAT. I have a lot of respect for Lucas Tracy. I'm just playing around. I know Lucas gets a joke when he hears one. I know he knows I'm kidding. If he's ever heard of me, which he probably hasn't. But if he ever hears of me talking shit about him, he knows I'm kidding. I'm just having fun, mate. Volk had the biggest fall-off? No, he didn't. Volk didn't have the biggest fall-off. Volk was already coming into 2024 highly compromised. That's why he doesn't get to go on the list, because he didn't have the biggest fall-off at all. The entire top 15... Gross. What's up, Mo? How are you, man? You got an award yesterday, brother. I hope you saw it. The entire top 15 knockout Paddy apart from Moicano and Scamrot, who beat him 30-27. The entire top 15 apart from Moicano. Nah, not Chandler. I disagree, Toad. Not Chandler. He thought Benoit was a marauder. He was wrong. Yeah, I just posted it in the Discord. Awesome, Aaron. Thank you. I'll check it out after this very stream, sir. Or maybe during the stream. Who knows? Something about an igloo? Where was it? We aren't all just some igloo living maple syrup drinking cunt. Sounds like it, you buttered Pop-Tart. Fuck. Yeah, Moicano caught BST's kick 10 seconds into that fight and knew it was... Moicano caught BST. And he knew it was time to beat the shit out of him. Michael Chandler, Benoit Saint-Denis, Colby Covington, Israel Adesanya, and Sean Strickland for the fall-offs. I don't know if you can say Sean Strickland had a fall-off this year, man. He's still going to be fighting for a title. It's going to be enjoyable when Moicano loses to Benny. Moicano is not losing to Benny Anakin. Stop it, man. You know Benny's done, man. You know Beneil Dariush is done. Beneil knows he's done. You know he's done. No way. What award? You won an award yesterday, man. Where is it? You won. Let's give Mo his award now. Since Mo wasn't here yesterday, let's give Mo his award now. Where am I? Where's my screen? Let me go to studio mode. Mo, this is from yesterday's award ceremony. This is for you, mate. It's... Hang on. Let me just... Hang on a second. I've got it. 1 second. Hang on. Here we go. This is for you, Mo. This is from yesterday. You won the Just Bleed Guy award. Someone who used to love the UFC so much, but he can't keep watching it anymore because his work life has gotten in the way and it's out of his time zone. So because you still love the channel, but it just doesn't work with your time zone at the moment, you've won the Just Bleed Guy award of 2024. There you go, mate. You're welcome. Well done, Mo. That was from yesterday. We did an awards show yesterday. Let me catch up. It's honestly insane how bad Paddy's striking is for someone who's trained in MMA for this long. You don't see it yet, but you'll see it soon. I thought I saw it, Toad, but I think it's not as bad as we think it is. I think his head just flops around because of his hair. I get what you're saying, because I used to say the same thing, but I don't know if his striking is as bad as you and I thought it was. I think lightweight just kind of sucks. Yeah. Every 1 in 3 Dariush performances will end up seeing Benny go Super Saiyan though. Yeah, but until when? You know what I mean? Like, someone's always just there until they're not. And I don't know if Benny's still there anymore, Aaron, you know? I feel so touched. No, Diddy. It sounded Diddy. You said it, Diddy. I read it, Diddy. I'm going to take it in a Diddy way. Dariush is insanely washed and will lose 2 more fights before getting let go by Hunter. Yeah. No, Dariush knows he's done. He said he's done. He's put it out there, man. No, got the award for never typing a paragraph once in his life. That's true. Mo can only type 1 word at a time, but we love him for it. I'm coping about Dariush, by the way. I can tell. Paddy's striking looked on point. Let me get the tier list up for the biggest fall-offs of 2024. It's in the title. We should do it at some point. Paddy's striking looked on point against Bobby. Yep. He pressured Bobby into shit. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Paddy has got striking. Yep. Can you do a poll on whether you should change your channel name to Alexa Grasso's Feet Corner? No, dude. Yog, it's over, man. It's over. 2025 is going to be a new Yog. A new year, a new Yog. It's over, man. You had 2 chances to claim the throne. You're like, Yog, at this point, you're like the Colby Covington of chat. You're doing the same old shtick, but you fought for the title multiple times. I've given the chat plenty of chances to get behind you and this meme, and it just hasn't worked out, brother. You know? I feel like I've been more than fair with you in the Alexa Grasso feet thing, but Yog, it's over. It's over. It's over, brother. Paddy striking looked on point against Bobby. Yeah, he did. I know. Like, I was 100% on Toad's side of the argument for this one. I didn't think Paddy had it. Paddy's got it, man. He strikes like someone who's only hit a big round pad. No defense, no footwork, and the distant management or setups. Oh, yeah, but it's effective. It's one of those weird ones, Toad, where it's like... DDP is dog shit. I think we can all admit that DDP is a dog shit fighter. When we look at him through the eyes of a technical fighter. Like, technically, DDP is dog shit. But his style just gets it done. He just MMAs his way to a win. That's sort of Paddy Pimblett. It's like Tom Aspinall. His chin's in the air, he gets hit. It happens. But it's effective. It works. It works. I don't know how it works, but it just works. Yeah, man, for real, MMA is in my blood, but I can never get the time to watch it properly anymore. I get it, Mo. I get it, man. What you got to do is take up a menial labor career where you work by yourself, bricklaying, roofing, plastering, and then set it up on your phone while you're doing that menial labor. Work at Macca's, you know? And then while you're on the grill flipping burgers, take your phone, put on Fight Pass, or Dougie's Corner, or Fight Nights with Frankie. You know what I mean? Work it into your daily routine. This is no longer a meme, it's an obsession. I'm not even here, but I've seen it everywhere. But, bruh, I can't lie. This is no longer a meme, but an obsession. I'm not even here, but I see it everywhere. Are you talking about MMA still? Or the diddiness? Probably the diddiness. Some dickhead voted for Confused Islam. It looks good. I like the Confused Islam. It's effective against old men, but not against Jared Gordon. Oh, but Jared Gordon's sneaky good. Right? Jared Gordon is sneaky good, Toad. Let's not pretend. Like, Jared Gordon has had the most... maybe he should go on the fall-off list. But yeah, Jared Gordon's sneaky good, man. Like the Islam Makhachev confused meme. Sneaky good. He's probably just improved since the Gordon fight. I think it's more likely that Jared Gordon's sneaky good. I don't think Paddy's going to be improving that much more. How old's Paddy? 31? 32? 31? I don't think Paddy's improving that much more. Alexa Grasso clearly won. You rigged it for the members to vote for it. Yog, you're lesbian. Listen, mate. Yog, it's for the members. The members should vote on their own emojis. It is what it is, mate. Why would I let the entire channel vote for something that only the members can use? Sort it out, York. DDP is actually just pure physicality. He has no technical skill compared to his peers. Exactly. And yet, it just works. 28, 29, he's still improving. You mad worm, you mushroom, you sausage, you spinach, your hollandaise sauce. I'm sorry, Paddy Pimblett, but being called a breakfast ingredient is not an insult, mate. If anything, it's a compliment. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. Jared Gordon is very, very, very good at getting robbed by the judges. It's true, mate. It's true. Jared Gordon is just like a normal New York citizen riding the subway. He's getting robbed. Thoughts on the MMA guru having to travel all the way to Italy just so he could go outside for whatever reason he could to do that in the UK. I think he was just bored and just wanted to go and see the world, so he decided to go and see what is essentially just a different state, because, you know, he's European, so it's like me going to Sydney. But, you know, I think he should. I think he should go out more. He should. Everyone should go outdoors and touch grass and realize that there's more to the earth than MMA. Like I keep saying to you guys, MMA is a super small niche, and us YouTube creators on MMA are a super small niche of a super small niche. You should go outside. Paddy's problem is that he spends all of his time getting fat and losing weight, and he's too lazy to actually spar. That, I agree with that, Toad. I completely agree with that. You should not be considered. This is why the athletes, the UFC athletes, should not get paid more at all. Like, no athlete should get up to the weight that he gets up to in between fights. It's fucking atrocious, man. Atrocious. Jamal Hill's on the greatest fall-off list. Mo, you clearly didn't watch the video today, mate. I'm taking that trophy back. I don't know, New York citizens are getting set on fire now. I heard. It's crazy. Yeah, not good. Not good. Poor Guru can't even go on holiday without getting hated on. I know. He did bring it on himself, though. Jamal Hill is on the come up. Jamal Hill is not on the come up. Let's do it. Let's crack on over to our list. And just like a... What's a good joke? What's a good joke here? What's a good joke here? Just like Colby Covington's career, trying to transition over to being a streamer instead of being a UFC fighter, we are transitioning. There we go. That was today's tier list that we did on the video. I don't know. I don't generally like to do tier lists for my YouTube videos because I think they're a little bit overdone. But I figured during the Christmas season when there's not that much news and there's not that many fights to come and look forward to, I figure I'll chuck in some tier lists just for a bit of fun. And this was the one that I came up with today. I look forward to you guys adding your own names to this list and we can build it together. Mo, as you can see, Jamal Hill is 100% on there. He is a classic B tier fall off. The reason his fall off hasn't been greater this year, I'll add to this, is because he's still going to be fighting for a title next. Like, he actually sort of saved his career. When you think about it, he got memed on and knocked out at UFC 300. But because of how much the fans hate him now, Jamal Hill is actually going to have a great 2025. His next fight, people are going to be watching it, begging for him to lose. So Jamal Hill actually had a great year. A great year. Now, someone else who has had a massive fall off that didn't make the list that I wanted to put on there, Corey Sandhagen. Think about this, right? He was seen as someone who should be next up for the bantamweight title. One of the most active titles that we have. Sorry, one of the hardest titles to win. He fought the ranked number 11 guy. Got his ass beaten. And now instead of being this like God of War, samurai warrior spirit, you know, the art of war bloke, he is now known as just the guy that switches stances and is washed. Corey Sandhagen has had a massive fall off this year. Massive fall. And he's never working his way back up to the title. This was like a end of a career year for Corey Sandhagen. That was an A tier fall off. Let me read some chats. Johnny Walker got to go to C tier at least. Dude, Johnny Walker's career is over. Oh, yeah, I guess that's a high... Yeah. His career is over, dude. He's getting knocked out by fucking 16-year-olds in the gym. His career is over. He's actually made me like him by acting like such a retard. Jamal Hill, yeah, I know, dude, same. Like, my love for Jamal Hill has, like, gone down, but then, like, quickly rocketed back up because it's just so fucking hilarious. Did you see today, Nacho? Jamal Hill has called out Tom Aspinall. Jamal Hill wants to fight with Tom Aspinall. Just continue being a dickhead, Jamal Hill. Continue being a dickhead. Well, I'll get around you eventually. The guy literally decided to go to heavyweight and then realized he can't do it and he's going back to lightweight. Oh, I know. He's trying to die. But I said it in today's video, Mo. I was like, imagine Johnny Walker going to heavyweight. Imagine Johnny Walker going to heavyweight, and then Shamil Gaziev gets him up against the cage and just gives him a single shoulder strike. Just get... like Johnny Walker's up against the cage, and the blob Shamil Gaziev gets him up there, and you go, it would kill him. It would actually kill him. Getting hit into the shoulder by them. Kill him. Muhammad Mokaev. Massive fall. He got kicked out of the UFC. He's undefeated. Should have been fighting for a title. And because he had such a boring fight, like, the UFC should love him. They should love him. He brings drama to a division that desperately needs it. They had to bring security into the ring to stop him and Manel Cap going at each other. And then he won that fight. And immediately after winning a fight for who could fell out. Yeah, exactly, Bilal's good eye. He fell so hard he fell out of the UFC. Immediately after winning a fight that should have been for title contention, they fucking fired him. That might be better. That might actually be higher than Benoit Saint Denis. That might actually be higher than Benoit Saint Denis. They fucking fired him. It was that bad, man. Imagine how much better things would be for Johnny Walker if he just did basketball. Dude, I don't even know about that. Like, in basketball, don't they sort of like give each other a hip and shoulder when they grab the ball? Imagine if he was like running along dribbling and then like missed the dribble and the ball just came up and smacked him in the face. He might be one of the few basketball players that actually gets unconscious while playing. Legit. Not good. Justin Gaethje. To be honest, I think Mokaev got fires because he literally jumped Manel Cap before his fight with his people. That's a step too far. You'd think so, Mo. Conor McGregor threw a fucking bus dolly through a window. Conor McGregor threw a dolly through a bus window and sprayed glass into the eye of Michael Chiesa. Now, I know Mokaev isn't Conor McGregor. I know there's a difference in the celebrity. But you get what I'm saying. The UFC have put up with shit before. Like, Jorge Masvidal just walked up to Leon Edwards and just fucking smacked him. Like, it's happened before. It's happened before. I think Vicente... Who threw a bus dolly? I know, Nacho. Who's the one that threw a fucking boomerang at... I can't remember his name right now, but he threw a boomerang at Colby Covington. Like, the fighters have attacked each other plenty of times before. Muhammad Mokaev was just a cunt. DJ Aiden, finally! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We're doomed. Thank you, Aaron Tate. Oh my God, thank God DJ Aiden's here. I was about to unclick. Good to see you, boss man. Good to see you. We're doomed through the boomerang at Colby. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you. I needed that. Mokaev, Askarov, Maksutov were all Daggy #1 contenders that never got their title shots. Magomedov. True, Douglas's memo. True, mate. It seems like a ton of reasons why Mokaev got mostly... it seems like there's a ton of reasons why Mokaev got cut, most of which we don't know about. Well, he was also communicating with the PFL and trying to get a deal over there. And they were like, no. And then he was like, I never communicated with the PFL. And then the text messages came out that he was communicating with the PFL. He's an idiot. Muhammad Mokaev, the reason Muhammad Mokaev got cut is not because he's boring. There's plenty of boring fighters. Muhammad Mokaev got cut because he's a cunt and he broke the #1 rule. And you guys all know the #1 rule. We employ it here on this channel. The #1 rule is don't be a cunt. And he was a bit of a cunt. And much like Rick Allen or Knucklehead, if you're a bit of a cunt, you get cut. You get cut from the stream. You get cut from the UFC. Life is very simple. Don't be a bit of a cunt. Boys, take the news from around your neck. DJ Aiden is here. Thank God. Thank God. Bilal's Good Eye says Justin Gaethje, very overrated. Well, here's the problem. I'm not going to put Justin Gaethje as an A tier or an S tier fall off, but Justin Gaethje was in line for a title shot. Like, Dustin Poirier got the title shot because Justin Gaethje got knocked the fuck out against a flyweight Max Holloway. He had the chance to fight for the lightweight title and gave it away for glory, which is like, it's not that big of a fall off. And Gaethje, like, he'll still be rolling around the top 5 for as long as he wants. So it's a C tier fall off. But to go from being next in line to fight for the title to back in the fucking meat grinder, mate, that's a C tier fall off. That's a C tier fall off. Like Anthony Smith, maybe a D tier fall. It's not too far from grace. But like Anthony Smith's fall off, it's not too bad because we all, at the start of the year, Anthony Smith was dog shit. And at the end of the year, Anthony Smith is dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, the fall from grace isn't too far. Volk. Let's talk about Volk. Volk's fall off is not as dramatic as, say, Makayev or BSD or Henry Cejudo, because he did start off the year already getting knocked out by Islam Makhachev, so people were already like, ugh. And then we had the fight with Ilya Chad Puria. We had the fight with him in February. So when you got the fight with Chad Puria in February, which was only like 2 or 3 months after he had been knocked out, a lot of people were already picking Volk to get knocked out. Like, what was on Tapology, right? How many people were actually picking Alexander? Volk versus Tapuria. Tapology. How many people were actually picking Volkanovski already? What's up, Captain Rafuscio? How are you, brother? Volkanovski versus Tapuria. Holy shit, most people, it was 67% were picking Volkanovski. God damn. That's crazy. I thought a lot of people had already... The one fall off that really comes for Volk is the fact that he got beaten so badly by, like, knocked out so badly by Tapuria, that even though he is obviously the greatest featherweight of all time, no one even wants to see him try for the title again. Like, Stipe got another shot at the title. He did such good work. And Volk is the greatest featherweight of all time. But even no one on the internet is like, he deserves a rematch with Ilya Tapuria. No one is saying that. No one's calling for the rematch. It's like, a year ago, he was the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And now we have all just accepted that Alexander Volkanovski is marching forward towards his own death and CTE, Aaron Tats. You're absolutely correct, mate. Like, Volk is just steadily beating the drum towards CTEville. So that's a pretty substantial fall off. Not an A tier or an S tier fall off. Yeah, I'd rather see Volk retire than fight again, to be honest. Exactly, man. Exactly. Like, you've gone from the best fighter in the world to please don't fight again in the space of 12 months. Yeah, I don't think losing one fight is a fall off. It literally happens to 50% of the fighters every cut. Yeah, I know, but it's more like, the fall off is more like, what did you lose with the loss? You know, like, Gaethje lost essentially a shot at the lightweight title that he's going to have to claw back 2 or 3 more fights to get. You know what I mean? Alexander Volkanovski, which isn't that bad of a loss. You know, that's why it's like a D tier fall off. But Alexander Volkanovski, like, his fall off in 1 year has gone from like the number 1, number 3 pound for pound fighter in the world to, can you please retire? We don't want to see you get hurt anymore. That's a pretty substantial fall off, you know? There was a point this year. It was DDP versus Israel Adesanya. DDP versus Israel Adesanya. And I was like, why are they giving Israel Adesanya yet another title shot? And why does falling off doesn't mean you're washed? Because someone can always bounce back any time after they fall off. Yeah, this isn't like your career's over. It's more just like you started the year here and then you finished the year down here. And how hard is it going to be for you to claw your way back up here? That's like your level of fall off. Do you know what I mean? Like Charles Oliveira, right? This year, he lost to Arman Sarukian. But he's right there in title picture again. Like Charles, just because he lost, I don't think you can say Charles Oliveira really fell off. Do you know what I mean? And he got a loss. So that's like the perfect, having a loss there isn't really a fall off. Do you know what I mean? Like Sean O'Malley, he lost, but he didn't really fall off that far. Like, you know, Sean O'Malley is one win away from being exactly back to where he was. Do you know what I'm saying? But Robert Whittaker, if he just stopped asking for Khamzat Chimaev again and again and again, he was on a 3-fight win streak against Paulo Costa, against Alistair Khairov, against whoever the fuck they wanted. And Israel Adesanya was getting a title shot just fucking because his name's Israel Adesanya. He didn't have to take on Chimaev. Rob didn't fall off that much because he started the year coming off the DDP KO, got a win streak, and then lost it again. Oh, that's true, actually, Toad. He did all that work this year. That's true. So, fuck, man. You're right, dude. Thank you for giving me this ray of sunshine and hope at the end of this tunnel. Robert Whittaker's fall-off was sort of like... I guess if you looked at Robert Whittaker's year... If you looked at Robert Whittaker's year, right, it sort of went like this. Yeah, like Robert Whittaker's year sort of went like, it started off down here because he got knocked out. Then he built up a win streak, and then he got his fucking teeth ripped out. So Robert Whittaker's year sort of like started and finished all in the same go. That's very good, Toad. That's very good. Toadathan, thank you. I needed that. We needed that. The chat needed that. You're going down here, Robert Whittaker. Your fall off wasn't that great. It hurt me. It hurt my eyes. But it wasn't that bad, mate. Thank you, Toad. Thank you. What else we got on my bloody list here? What else we got on the faces on the side of my screen here? The classic list. Go on, Mo. Give us an argument. I object! His jaw got smushed. Yeah, his jaw got ripped off, Mo. That's minus 900 aura. It is, that's pretty, but he didn't, but apart from his bottom row of teeth, what did he really lose this year? Apart from a little bit of aura. What did he really lose this year? What do you think? I don't know. I mean, where do you want to put, like, Robert Whittaker's level of... I'll let you guys decide this one. There you go. You guys decide. What level of fall-off did Robert Whittaker have? You guys let me know. Just because he got his teeth ripped out. He started the year where he finished it. I'll be honest, that's putting him on Jamal tier. Or B tier? No, come on, mate. Don't be like that. He lost the ability to ever take a stiff jab again. Not if they replace his teeth with fucking titanium, mate, like Conor McGregor's leg. You know what I'm saying? He kind of ended up in the same spot. I know, Toad. I agree. I think he ended up in the exact same spot. Brother 9000 says LS un Nino. Thank you, Brother 9000. I appreciate it, mate. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, but you know, I could get there. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was meant to come back this year. This was meant to be his return. He started the year as the man who has never pulled out of a fight because of an injury. He was booked in this year to fight at UFC 303. And instead, he ended up catching an allegation. Honestly, boys, think about it. He's just seen a form, and I'm saying this is a big wrong for. He's just seen in the form of being pitied now. Oh, Robert Whittaker is just seen in the form of being pitied now. Yeah, dude, I know, but I'm trying to be like the fall off of 2024. I agree with Toad here a lot. How many people have voted? There's 7 people. There's probably like 7 people watching. That's probably the entire stream has probably voted. Let me have a look. Yeah, 13 viewers. That's half the stream. 13 viewers, 8 likes. Give us a like, Mo. Chuck on a like. F tier. I'm going with that one. F tier fall off. Robbie didn't fall off that bad. Yes. That's the right place to call the election, I feel like. Robert Whittaker, F tier fall off. Now he's just pitied. You know what? I'm going to raise him to D tier because he is pitied now. He did fall off a little bit this year. He didn't end up. More than half the people think he's higher than F, but that's fair. No. He didn't end up exact. Toad. Robert Whittaker didn't end up exactly where he started the year. He lost aura. Like, he did fall off this year. He had his fucking teeth ripped out. And if the UFC weren't going to give him a title shot off a 3-fight win streak before, they're definitely not doing it after that. Conor McGregor started off the year. He was meant to come back. He was booked in to fight this year. He had a fight lined up with the easily beatable Michael Chandler. Instead, he caught a charge. He caught a rap. He did things to women that were not consensual, and then he did consensual things to a midget. He admitted that he has been on cocaine relentlessly ever since then, and he is pumping money into the BKFC that he will surely never get back. He also lost all of his promotional advantages with Proper 12 and had forged Irish Stout kicked out of every single pub and BWS in Ireland. A charge was from 2018. Yeah, he got found guilty of it this year. You know, he kept sweeping it under the rug. He kept, just like my taxes, pushing it till next year. But this was the year that the man finally rocked up and went, Hey! Conor McGregor! Get your ass in there. Yeah. S tier fall off. Regardless, this was the year that it all seemed to catch up with Conor McGregor. The best thing Conor McGregor did this year was an hour and a half coked up live stream on some poker betting thing. That was the best thing Conor McGregor did this year. What is up, Eric? How are you, brother? I hope you're doing good, man. Where's the shirt? It's right there, you beautiful bastard. How are you, Eric? Oh, you must be upset about your boy Conor McGregor having an S tier fall off. Eric and Conor McGregor, they're like this. They're like that. They have the same hobbies, boys. Hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. Hit. This is going to hurt. You guys are going to hurt. I did it first. That live stream should drop him down to B tier. That live stream, we would drop him down to A tier. At least Conor McGregor got stand your base out of this year. You know? That's kind of a goated meme. All right, chat. Be nice to me about this one. Be nice to me. How much longer do I have? Liam Payne at the bell. Is that the One Direction guy that... Well, come on, mate. DJ, that's for DJ Edit. Leave that for DJ Edit. Who do you think Corey Sandhagen should fight next, you bloody Australian ding-dong of a ting? Yeah, that's a damn good question, mate. O'Malley. He should fight O'Malley. We're going to buy Greenland and then we will buy the world. A tier fall off for Nick. A tier. The dude was booked it. What's up, Larry? How are you, brother? Nick Diaz became a crack addict. It's such a sad storyline. You literally do not get more of a fall off than going from being booked to fight in the UFC on the Saudi Arabia card to smoking meth on the streets, shirtless, trying to light flowers on fire. There cannot be a higher level of fall off than being booked to fight on a Saudi oil prince card to cooking up meth on the streets. Nick Diaz came up to... Okay. You guys never smoke on the street shirtless? Oh, no. Listen, I don't mind getting the spoons out and having a good afternoon on the streets, Eric, but Nick Diaz was meant to be that clean living, part of the vegan community, helping the young up-and-comers at the gym. That was the last we heard of Nick. He was going back in there against Robbie Lawler just to show that it could still be done. That was the last we heard of Nick. And then next thing you know, he's full-on crashing out on the street, the brown paper bag. I'm stroking it on the street sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised, mate. But then you should be more of like Eric the exhibitionist. You know, that'd be more you. He did the crack inside. He was just burning random stuff on the street because he was tweaking from the crack. All right, listen, Larry, I respect the fact that you want things to be set out clearly in stone. Factually. That, Larry, I respect it. I respect the game. If Nick was an Aussie, would he be smoking ice? Yeah, he'd be like those blokes that hang out the front of BWS with the brown paper bag going, can you give us $1, mate? What's up, brother? How are you, man? What's good? Can you fucking give it... Oh, have you got me lighter? I never gave you your lighter, mate. Give us me lighter. Why do you always do this to me? Yeah, Nick Diaz was just having a couple of nose beers. It's completely different. I didn't smoke the crack outside. I smoked the crack inside. It's completely different. I smoked the crack in the privacy of my own home. They're completely different things. Completely different atmospheres to smoke crack in. Completely different. Nick, Your Honor, I was inside when I was smoking the crack. Your Honor, I was inside when I was... Wait, Eric, shut up, you fuckwit. DJ Aiden, the boss is back. How dare you leave me, DJ Aiden? I noticed that you weren't here, and quite frankly, I'm insulted by it. Who else had a massive fall off this year, boys? I'm having to scroll through the faces on the side of my screen here. Who else had a fall off? We did Jerry Cannonier. Oh, this is the list from today. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, yep. True. Hang on, I got some faces and names here. Hang on a second. Yep. Oh, shut up, Nacho. It's true. Yeah, let me get some faces and names here. 1 second. Yep. One second, boys. Let me get these faces and names here. Leon fell off so bad you forgot about it. I seriously did, mate. Fucking bad. Steve Erceg? Oh, Steve Erceg had a massive fall off. Nah, man, I think Francis had a glow up. I think Francis had a glow up this year. I forget that Leon Egg... I don't know if O'Malley did, man. O'Malley's like one spot away. O'Malley's honestly like just one spot away from where he started the year. I don't think O'Malley did have that big of a fall off, especially considering he got robbed, man. Now, this is another one that's going to annoy some people. Dude, the boxing community legit thought that he was going to beat the shit out of Jake Paul. The boxing community was like, let me read some of your chats. Got a 300 perfect score on my, I don't know if I trust this, combat fitness test. Well done, Eric. Good work. Steve Urseg, Francis in the first half of the year, but I would say Francis leveled back out. Yep. To be fair to Steve, he rose up a lot before falling up. True. I mean, he came from the bottom. A tier fall off, maybe S tier for Mike. Yeah. Even the first half of the year getting flatlined after having zero success whatsoever against Anthony Joshua. Yeah, well, I mean, when did he get knocked out by Anthony Joshua? Was it at the start of the year? Larry? Please remind me. Sniff, what's up, mate? How are you, dude? Mike Tyson we knew, like, actual combat sports fan. I feel like the MMA community knew. There was no chance a 60-year-old man was going to beat the guy in his 20s. I know, dude, this is what I was thinking below. The MMA community, we all sat back and we went, yeah, Mike Tyson's going to get his fucking head kicked in. We knew exactly what was going to happen. But the boxing community, especially the faded tap-out beanie, what is the equivalent of a faded tap-out beanie in boxing? The fading, it was in March? All right, then we'll do, well then, I don't know if... No, because by the end of the year, you can't say Francis had a fall off because he ended the year good. He ended the year with like a good... Yeah, right. So all the boxing heads with their faded Everlast tracksuit pants and the Rocky Balboa posters down in their man cave. It's just a garage. In their man cave. I said leveled back out. Fair. But then he can't go on the list, Larry, because he leveled out. He didn't fall off at all. So yeah, fair, man. They thought that Mike Tyson still had it. They all thought that he still had it and that he was going to win. And then what ended up happening was he got his fucking ass exposed on Netflix on like the most viewed thing in Netflix's history, which is very fucking viewed. So he got made to look like a decrepit old man and then got carried by a fucking Disney character in Jake Paul. And they thought he was going to beat the piss out of him. That's an A tier fall off. That is a fucking A tier fall off for Mike Tyson. Yeah. Poor old Mike. That hurts. Let me bring up the other ones that you guys suggested. One championship. This hurts me. I don't know. I feel like I got to apologize to you guys. Look, one's fun to watch. One is really, really fun to watch. But that second organization to get around, I don't know if one's it. They lost Mikey Musumeci. They lost Riddell. Mighty Mouse officially retired. Fucking Rug is their new heavyweight champion. Mikey Musumeci, they nearly fucking killed him. Yeah. Wasn't it the most televised boxing event in history? Yeah, Bilal. Good eye. It was, man. And Mike Tyson's old saggy ass was all over it. Boxing dude's called Tyson the GOAT, but can't name any of his opponents except that guy that he bit. Yeah, boxing fans they're weird. They're weird people. Got to go and watch Dr. House with my wife. See you guys. Goated movie. Goated show. Goated TV show. One fell off. If Anthony Joshua had gotten KO'd after Francis had beaten Renan, would that have knocked him back down a tiny bit? You at least want the guy who beat you to be really successful, so it doesn't look as... Yeah. You want it to... Buster Douglas is the one to know. Oh, you're talking about old boxing heads? Yeah, if he had gotten beat, it would. But Anthony Joshua sort of... He fought again later, didn't he? And he sort of looked good. Yeah. Boxing fans are the equivalent of guys who think that Prime BJ Penn beats Angelo Makhachev. Yeah, they're old heads. They're old heads. Now, look, boxing's it's proven to be a real sport when you contain it just in its own set of rules. But when you open up any other level of striking, boxing's a fucking joke. But yeah, they're old heads. They think that it's like a sweet science. And it is in its own encapsulated rule set. But Jake Paul was always going to beat the shit out of Mike Tyson. One championship, it's had a fall. Now, it didn't start the year off that... It started off very promising to me. Actually, it was looking like being the second best organization in the world to me. And it has lost so many of its stars and so much of its backbone. Yeah, one championship had a big fall off. Really big fall off. Not massive. Maybe not massive because it wasn't that popular to begin with. But personally, one championship had a big fucking fall off. Yeah. Sucks. I don't think so. It was September when he got KO'd, so at least I hope not. That'd be a bad call. I don't think so. It was September when he got KO'd, so at least I hope not. That'd be a bad call. Who are you talking about again, Larry? You talking about Anthony Joshua? My bad. Where the fuck is Leon Edwards? One won't be around in 2026. I don't know if it will. Anthony Joshua? I don't think so. It was September when he got... Anthony Joshua got KO'd in September. By who? I don't follow. I don't know. I don't follow boxing, Larry. I don't know what's going on, mate. This is like the horror stories conversation we had the other day. I don't know, mate. Leon Edwards had a gigantic fall off, mate. Gigantic fall off. Not as... pretty substantial. Connor's going S tier. Tyson's staying at A tier. Sandhagen's staying. Sandhagen's going B tier. Leon Edwards is going A tier. The UFC never wanted to give him a fucking title shot. He's never getting a fucking title shot ever again in his life. No one cares about his career. He'll be lucky to ever sell another event in his life. Leon Edwards purely exists now to be that name for Brady or JDM to claim. Phenomenal fall off. Phenomenal. Liam Payne will forever live in my heart. I'd hope so, DJ Eden. You've based your whole online persona around him. Mikhaev beats Pantoja, says Miguel. I love how Miguel just doesn't even rock up and say hi. Miguel just statements straight away. Harsh statements. Mikhaev beats Pantoja. Leon Edwards will never win again. Brady will beat him. Bilal is the GOAT. Fuck GSP. Bilal is the GOAT? Fuck Miguel. No. You've gone too hard straight away. You've gone too hard in the paint. Bilal Muhammad beats GSP. No, brother, 9,000. No. Straight up. No, GSP is the GOAT. Daniel Dubois. I don't really follow it either. I just see headlines and sometimes... No, fair enough, Larry, but I don't even... I see them on Twitter, obviously, because MMA Twitter, you get boxing Twitter at the same time. I just don't. It doesn't get filtered into my brain at all. Boys! That's it. It's been an hour. It's been a hell of a stream. Thank you so much for joining me on the live tier list of the biggest fall-offs of the year. Merry bloody Christmas Eve to everybody. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. It being Christmas tomorrow in Australia, there's not going to be a live stream tomorrow because I'll be drunk. And with my family. However, there is a video loaded up on the back end, ready to go. So you guys will have a video tomorrow. It's damning. I did the math. This is tomorrow's video, by the way, boys. This is tomorrow's video. Yeah. Where is it? Why? Why are you this way? Whoa. Why? This is tomorrow's video. I'll give you guys a little... I did the math. I created an argument. It's a damning video for the UFC. So that's loaded up in the back end. That's ready to go. So look forward to that. If you want to hear some more banter and some jokes, one more question about, go ahead. Dougie, give me a shout out on tomorrow's video, please. DJ Eden, you've already received a shout out on this channel. And tomorrow's video has already been recorded and is in the back end waiting to go. Goat Lal's supremacy is undeniable. Stop it, Mr. Bean. Larry, you better get your question in because I'm out of here. But that's tomorrow's video. You guys are going to enjoy it. It's a damn good video. I want to give a shout out to DJ Eden. Shout out to DJ Eden. I already asked it. I guess it was kind of a 2-in-1. Oh, that was it. Merry Christmas. One more question. That was it. Okay. You already asked it? All right, cool. Does not understand. Oh, does he not understand that Marab calling him a gift to Uma is a compliment, if anything, or is he just trying to piggyback off the Marab hate to get some love? Does he not understand that Marab calling him a gift to? Does he not understand that Marab calling him a gift to Uma is a compliment? On a scale of 7 to just how autistic is Sandhagen? He's just trying to piggyback off the Marab. I think he's just trying to piggyback off the Marab hate. I think he's just trying to piggyback off the Marab hate to try and get some fan action going again. But that's it, boys. I'm out of here. Merry Christmas. I will see you guys all in the next live stream in a day or two. Once the hangover clears up, I'll be live again. Let's enjoy the Christmas break together. There will be videos. Until then, have a good Christmas, boys. I'll see you before the new year. I'll be gone for a day or two at most. See you, boys. Have a good one. Later. Bye. Peace.